Hey, it's Dan Kalis, Flipping Awesome and Funding for Flipping, and our friend Claude Diamond, the mentor, the creative real estate master out there, and master of lots of things out in San Diego. And one of the things we wanted to bring to our fellow real estate investors today, in kind of under the banner of the gut selling system, which we've talked about, we'll talk more about over time, is this issue of rapport. When a real estate investor and acquisitions manager is calling sellers or getting leads that come in. Claude, the typical sales trainer would say, you need to build rapport. We need to mirror and match. We need to do all these things. What do you think of those? Is that good advice, or is that bad? Is there a better way to go about it?
Well, I have mixed feelings about it. Part of the science of persuasion is that people do business with people they like, people they trust. However, and there's still a lot of sales trainers out there, they teach the art of schmoozing. At the onset of the relationship. In a beginning relationship in business, you're this far apart. Okay, what we want to do is get closer and closer. If I get a salesperson who's too, schmoozing is the best word, it's a New York City word, they're a little bit too affable with me, my radar goes up and I say, gee, this guy's maybe being nice to me because he wants to put his hand in my wallet. I'd much rather have someone who is likable, but however gets to the point, asks the right questions, does not give a presentation, which we discussed in another video. I think a bonding rapport is fine, but I do believe people do business because they have a need or a greed, they have a problem, they have an urgency or a pain that they want resolved. They want to make more money, they want to sell their house, they want to do something. I think as a professional, we should act like a professional, like a doctor or lawyer, and when you go into their office or examination room, and we discuss this also, they ask questions. And people don't mind answering questions when it relates to solving their needs. So to me, while we want to be likable and use the power of persuasion, I think it's much more important to be direct, to the point, be very creative, and ask the right questions with stroking and nurturing.
Stroking and nurturing. Maybe we'll cover that on another video.
That's a good one to talk about. Absolutely. Do you ever walk into a car dealership? Oh, hello, Mr. Kalis. Welcome to ABC Ford. What a lovely family you have. What a beautiful, and they're doing all this stuff. And you know why they're doing it. You're not dumb. They're doing it because they think they're winning you over. They're really bad actors. To be a really great gut salesperson, you have to be a very good thespian. That's a professional actor. And you have to be a little bit of a therapist. You have to understand the psychology of buyers and sellers and yourself. And you put these two together, and it's like peanut butter and chocolate. It makes selling a much more enjoyable and profitable experience.
Beautiful. All right. Well, that's some good tips on building rapport, the pros, the cons. And Claude can be reached at ClaudeDiamond.com.
ClaudeDiamond.com or 970-281-5151.
Yep, and we're over at flipping-awesome.com. Lots of great content. Fundingforflipping.com if you're looking for any funding. But that's it for now. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye-bye.